congrats on getting all the way through, showing a lot of toughness and grit.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Devin better than you thought he was in power and speed. Is he the best fighter you've shared the ring with, sparring, amateurs, pros?
I don't think sparring, but in the pros so far, it seems like it's all the different, you know, with the Josh Taylor and like had Terry Flanagan and stuff like that. But Devin is definitely he's definitely better than I thought he was, for sure. You know, he does have fast he does have fast feet, good defense, and he has sneaky power for sure. You know, it's not like he doesn't have the concussive power to like just knock you out like that, but he does have sneaky power to where he can run you into it.
Regis, what surprised you in there tonight at the back? What surprised you in there the most about Devin? Was it his speed? Was it his
it was his speed. Trying to catch up to him. You know, I was trying to catch up to him, trying to get to him, and it just seemed like I just couldn't get to him.
You've achieved a lot in this sport. Obviously, you've been world champion before. Is that the goal for you to sort of get back on the horse and to try and
three-time
the belt for
three-time champion? Yeah, three-time champion. Something I did have in mind. Maybe it might be too soon right now, but I do want to leave the sport and do MMA. I want to do that, but I do want to be a three-time champion before I do that. Three-time at 140, then after that, I do want to go ahead and switch to MMA, but three-time champion first.
Regis, were you surprised that he was so dominating, and why all of a sudden MMA?
It's not all of a sudden. That's why I've been had it on my mind for a while, But I was a champion, so it's like you can't just give it up as a champion. But I do want to. I'm not saying I'm gonna do MMA now, but after I get a belt for the third time, then I'll probably go ahead and switch. But no, not right now.
Is there another champion that you have your sights on, Matias or someone else at 140 who you want to fight?
Yeah, I mean it's the other champion is Matias out there. Then they have Teal and Rolly. So either one, I'm gonna talk to Eddie and see what we can do and see if I can go ahead and get in line for one of those belts.
How much time will you take off after?
I'm chilling. Win, lose, or draw. I already said, bro. I'm chilling. Christmas and New Year's and all this stuff coming up. So, yeah, I'm about to chill for a while. I got a lot of stuff on my plate outside of boxing, so I'm going to focus on that right now.
Regis, after the fight, we all saw you and Bill exchange some words. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I told him I keep the same energy, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, bro. Like, one of his partners came over that one I called a crackhead. I was like, bro, I still keep the same, I still think y'all crackheads. I'ma still keep that same energy no matter what you say. But, it was all love. We sold this thing out, we sold this house out, bro. I don't know what pay-per-view did, but I'm pretty sure pay-per-view did good. And at the end of the day, that's what we do it for. I started boxing when I was 16, 17, and, I never thought I would get to a point like this to, do pay-per-views and do these type of numbers, but we did it, and I'm a part of that, so I'm happy about it.
Follow-up question for Chip. Can you just speak about maybe your words with Devin a little bit and what that exchange?
I say you better than I thought. I said, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you better than what I thought you was. For sure. When you every time when you get in the ring, you always you play these visions in your head over and over and over, and it definitely wasn't what I thought. He was better and quicker than what I thought for sure.
Regis, Muhammad Mubarak with the Electronic Airline Report. Hold your head up high, walk tall. You did a great job.
Thanks.
In spite of losing. You're still a champion to the people, and I wouldn't give up if I was you.
Oh, no, I'm not giving up. I'm definitely not giving. Thank you for the words, but I'm definitely not giving up for sure. Like I said, three-time champion. That's my goal right now.
Last question. It's Lalo from Lalo's Boxing. Do you feel that you want to still campaign at 140?
I'm three-time champion, 140. Yes, staying at 140.
140, all right. Okay, thanks, Regis.
Yeah, Regis, if the fight presents itself at 147, would you take it?
Three-time at 140. That's what I want. I want to be a champion again. What's up, baby? Yeah.
Okay, we do a couple more.
Stephen Codeno, Carolina Sports. Just congrats, Regis, just on a value performance. Eddie, just you want to talk about Regis? He wants to be a three-time champion. Just talk about his performance and just what lies ahead for Regis.
Yeah, I think he was pretty honest in the ring after. I thought Devin was just too good tonight, and I think there's no harm in that when you're chasing greatness and you fight at the very elite level of the sport. Sometimes you get beat by the better man. I think he should be applauded for taking the fight in the first place. He came, won the world title, had a defence at home, and wanted to be in those big fights. And that was a big experience for him tonight, big occasion. I think he'll learn from it. Frustrating fight for him because of Devin's speed of foot and his skill, and he couldn't get going in the fight. But he's going to be an exciting fight, and obviously now you've got a lot of guys at 140 chasing the world championship, and that's now the aim for him again. Got to come back as a challenger and try and win a belt again. And like you say, a 3-time world champion is a hell of an achievement. I mean, a 1-time world champion is a hell of an achievement. So that's got to be the new aim once he has a little break.
Regis,
That shit up, boy.
you look, obviously Josh Taylor, that was a close fight. You came back really strong. After this fight tonight, what do you think is the key to retooling? Obviously, you're a hard worker and you know what it takes to get to the top.
I think just focusing on better skills. I'm not gonna lie. I told everybody, all my people in the dressing room, they crying. I'm like, bro, pick your head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fight. You gonna win, you gonna lose at the end of the day. And I'm not gonna lie, for this fight, I trained my ass off. I trained for 4 months, and it just wasn't good enough. And sometimes that's what's gonna happen in life. You can train, you can do everything, but it might just not be good enough. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, and I'm gonna get better. That's what I do. I go back and I get better and better. And I'm gonna look at the film and see what I have to improve on, and that's what I'm gonna go do. And just come back strong and come back and get better.
And you went to Josh Taylor's, not his hometown, but his home area in the UK. Came to Haney, the Bay Area tonight, and you fought a really good fighter, obviously. What do you think you could learn from this performance that will make you better after the same thing as this Josh Taylor fight?
Well, as far as that, it was a different style. Just work on my footwork. Definitely, it was like I couldn't get to him. I was trying, and then just couldn't get to him. That's all. So I have to. That's something I definitely have to work on. Go back to the gym and go back to the drawing board and work on my footwork.
We came in a little late, sorry, but when did you sense that maybe he was stronger than you expected?
Man, I was just on the canvas. I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I was just like on the canvas and stuff like that, but he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have power to where it'll hurt you, but it's the quick power. And I was like, all right, this dude, he does have, you have to watch out for that. You just can't run in with him, so I think that's when I realized it.
Did you suffer any injuries, like facially or anything like that during?
No, I like the stuff you can see, but nothing never hurt me. Nothing in the fight never that I felt that hurt me. Even the ref kept coming back. He was like, man, you might be down. You down. You have to do something. And I was like, bro, I'm straight. I'm good. Like nothing. Even my head, nothing hurts right now. But I was down a lot.
So you never felt like you were in trouble or anything? Like you were,
I never felt in trouble. I definitely never felt in trouble like that.
Regis, I'm just curious because you said he's the best that you fought in the pros and amateurs, but you said not sparring.
I didn't spar with Austin Trout. I sparred with the Charlo twins and stuff. So that's that's a little different.
Gotcha.
Regis, I just wanted to ask you, what in Devin's arsenal gave you the most trouble? What did you?
His footwork. It was quick. It was hard to get to him. That's the main thing. It was real hard to get to him. His jab was good and quick, but I started kind of picking up on it a little bit, start catching it and start moving my head, but his footwork was, definitely better. It was hard to get to him.
Regis, if just between Josh Taylor and Devin Haney, who would you say is the superior fighter?
Right now, Devin Haney, for sure. Devin Haney, for sure, yeah. Back then, Josh Taylor. Right now, Devin Haney. Good.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Well done, Devin.